Hey, this tough. I'm nigga creative for real. A whole creative network. I'm a whole goddamn cartoon out here. You can't give yourself the creative network tag if you ain't creative. Y'all creative, bro. Y'all be having this shit going on. My son over there just watching the session, bro. I feel blessed.
All right, J Mill, state your name.
Man, I go by the name of J Mill, my guy.
J Mill. All right, so to start it off, tell us about your background and what led you to music.
My background, man, I went to Cedar Valley Junior College, transferred to school down here, played ball for a little while. Started dabbling like my sophomore year. I dropped out, went to go hoop overseas, came back and was like, man, fuck it, I gotta double down on my career. So that's what we're doing here today.
And what position did you play?
Played point guard, shooting guard, really good, just guard, yeah.
So pen to paper, tell us about your creative process.
My creative process, so when I first started, like, of course, I was dipping and dabbling, so I had to train myself how to write. And I was a writer at heart just because, like, throughout high school, I was always in advanced writing classes and just always had storytelling ability. But putting it into, like, a music form was definitely, like, a skill set that I said I had earlier. Just, like, rapping. I wasn't doing, like, the melody. I was, like, really rapping for real. So, man, just really just getting accustomed to it. And now I don't write anymore, so just really just talking about my life or was like scenarios. So my creative process compared then to now is a lot different, but still the same thing, storytelling. It's a lot of quality, substance in my music.
And who is J Mill outside of music?
J Mill is a bad motherfucker. J Mill is a father first, but a real stand-up guy, blunt. I'm quick to tell you like how I feel, but respectfully, you know what I'm saying? And if it's for you, it's for you. I rub a couple people a certain type of way, but they're not for me. Like I said, if it's for you, it's for you. So I'm just a real bad motherfucker for real.
You said you were a father first.
Yes, Lord.
What's your kid?
My daughter, her name is Anaya. She's 1.5 right now, but she acts like she's 5. But she growing like a tumbleweed, man. So she's a blessing though, for sure, bro. She definitely amped me up, and the reason why I do what I do now, man, for real.
Respect.
Blessings.
So Trifecta, how did it come to be?
Man, bro, I met Doozy like on accident. So the first time I met Doozy, we were playing ball. So this is a different phase. This was Darren. I met Darren playing basketball, and then on accident, I was doing a feature with this guy named Big Bro, and Doozy was in the car with him, and kind of just like really just came into fruition, like just being in the right place at the right time. And I met Fooley through a good friend named Young Bryce. He was here earlier in the session, but like a year and a half ago, like I want to say a year ago, like June. It just took off when we started recording together, and the rest is history, bro.
Yeah, we were talking about before how y'all have like that natural chemistry.
Right.
It's like, it's really apparent because we were just in the studio and y'all were just bouncing off.
Facts.
Yeah. And tell us about your manager.
My manager, Malin White, bro, they sleep on him. And I'm glad, it's a cheat code on mine just because he can get me in the doors that I can't get myself into. And that's really like the biggest, I appreciate him before we even do business. Like him being hungry, bro, like he's one of the most hungriest people. He has that chip on his shoulder. And I just love when I'm surrounded by like-minded people like myself, I feel like I have a chip on my shoulder at all times. So just having him on my team, bro, it's a cheat code for sure.
So what is your vision of the plans for the future?
Something to do with like success, bro. I don't really know like my 5-year, 2-year plan. I just know it's gonna have something to do with being successful and changing the narrative. The community of Austin, bro, is going through a phase where everything around it is growing, and I feel like us as the people that live there, we gotta start adapting and start growing and, you know what I'm saying, spreading our wings and flying.
And if you weren't rapping, what would you do now?
I'll still be hooping for sure, because I've sacrificed my basketball career for my music, but I think it's something that works, and this music is definitely gonna take me to places basketball can't. I mean, vice versa. I mean, I've already been across the seas playing ball, and I just wanna see what this music can do for me, you know what I'm saying, as far as that. But other than those two things, I'll be a father, I'll be a terrific person. Really just like, I was a teacher before, so I taught 3rd grade in elementary school, bro. So really just somewhere giving back for real.
You got any messages to your fans or to the youth?
Man, bro, just stay up, man. Keep your head above this water that we going through right now, man. It's a lot of changes being made. It's a lot of flaw in the community that just needs to get back to just, you know what I'm saying? People need to get back to being people. It's a lot of robots out here, a lot of people just doing it for the camera. But until you start living and being who you are in real life, we just got to keep our heads above this water that, you know what I'm saying, that we stuck in for real.
And what would you say is like the pros and cons of hip hop versus rapping?
The pros is the job security. Just like being a rapper is like, you know what I'm saying? You're not worried about nobody coming to take like you out of the studio. I mean, the level of competition, I don't really see competition. I'm competing with myself every day. So as long as you're competing with yourself and keeping yourself like progressing through it, like it's the job security. The cons, as y'all see, like it's so dangerous being an artist, a rapper for sure, but I say I'm an artist, but I'm more of on the hip hop side. So my granny would call me a rapper, you know what I'm saying? So it's dangerous, it's a dangerous job, but as long as you navigate yourself and keep yourself in high spirits and out of the way, like honestly, it's smooth, but it's dangerous for sure.
So apparently a lot of people have compared you to Kevin Gates. What do you say to that?
I would say just because of the tone of my voice, and when I started doing music earlier in my music, it was more so like that for real, but as far as like personality, substance, music, I wouldn't say, but I mean, I appreciate it either way. He's a terrific artist, bro. He's a crazy ass human being. I'm one of those guys too, so I don't mind it, but I'm him, you know what I'm saying? I'm me, so I'm the first me. It can only be one J Mill, bro, honestly.
And how do you set yourself apart from other artists?
I think it's organically, man. Like, some people try to be different, but I was born to be different. So I project my voice is different. I have a different sound. My cadence when I like rap is, I'll say top tier for sure. My quality of like melody, like how I sing, I sound how I sound outside of the studio. I mean, I use a little auto-tune, but I don't really need it. Like, I grew up around like choir background and things of that nature, like church, so I can hold my own when it comes to like holding a note. But I think that's the advantage I have, like just experience, bro, just living real life experience, like being able to not have the cap in my rap for real. That's why I wear these hats for real, because I wear many caps. When Jay-Z say, this that cap table, not that cap table, where we live this. I resonate with that one for sure.
And do you have anything to say to your fans and followers?
I got new music on the way. Don't tell Doozy and Foolie, but it ain't no trifecta shit. It's some J Mill shit. The album is gonna be called Survivor's Remorse. And that means just like looking back at the people that I've outgrown, kind of like have that butterfly feeling like, damn, I kind of like regret leaving folks where they were, but it's for the better. You know what I'm saying? I survived where I come from. I survived my environment. So that's just what that album is gonna mean. And it's gonna be a lot of substance, a lot of bangers, a lot of slappers. And shit, who knows, man? That might be the one to keep me out the city for real.
And where can we find you, and like, what are your socials?
You can find me at all streaming platforms. J Mill, that's on Apple Music, Spotify, everything that comes to do with music platforms. But my Twitter handle, I don't really be on the bird, but it's J Mill2Real. Instagram J._Mill. And then that's really all I be on for. I'm one of them old school cats. I don't really tap in and indulge in any other thing. But I think I have a TikTok. I don't know the username, but anything to do with J Mill, but just look it up. Trifecta, man. We out here for real.
All right, so they need you back in the studio, but I think that's a wrap.
On me. Blessings, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah. I was rolling through them hoes for real. Sometimes, bro, I just be surprising myself with this shit.
No, yeah, bro. You handled it like a champ, like a natural, bro.
Appreciate you for the interview.
Nah, that was dope as shit.
I'll be back in there doing some behind the scenes shots.
Say no more.
Alright.
I hate interviewing, dude.
You did good, bro. That was really
You
good,
did hella
actually.
good, bro. You did hella good.
You killed that. Nah, for real. You did good with the Black Spaz, too. How did the notes help? Did the notes help or not?
The what?
The notes?
Oh, yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Dude, that intro was kind of bad, bro. So.
You be like, hey,
J Mill.
Well, for the camera to say, like, yeah, go back.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should just like
Oh, say intro.
Intro, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. I think we're done. Alright, do the outro.
The outro?
Yeah.
All right, another one done, another one in the works. You know how it goes. Creators Network. Let's go.
Hand on this.
I didn't know.